Hey everybody, we're going to start at downtown Disney today. We're going to look at new merchandise. Disney came out with even more new merchandise. It's been crazy at the start of the year. And we're going to go to Craftsman Bar and Grill because I have to try the hot dog of the month for January. It's a nice chilly day today, so let's go have some fun. I absolutely love when it's sweater weather like this and it's chilly and it's cozy. It's really nice. I get to finally wear a Spirit jersey. I even brought a hoodie, which is rare for me. I have a hoodie to put on because it is actually pretty cold today and it's beautiful out. I just love this weather. We're gonna start in downtown Disney. I'm gonna look at some of the shops, especially World of Disney. I know there's some new merchandise there. I'll check the D-Lander shop because I really like looking at the D-Lander shop, but I'm not sure if there's anything new there. But Disney came out with some new merchandise again. They've been coming out with a lot of Valentine's Day stuff, spring stuff, and they also came out with some new Celebrate 70th stuff, which is weird. They're coming out with 70th stuff still this late in the year and this late into the celebration, but I'm here for that. They have a new Spirit jersey that I want to try to find. So we'll walk through downtown Disney, we'll hang out there for a little bit, and I love trying the hot dog of the month at Craftsman Grill. So we're definitely going to go to Craftsman Grill today for lunch. I managed to get one more reservation before the end of the holidays, and tomorrow is the last day of the holidays at Disneyland. So it's kind of fun to come one more time. Reservations have been very hard to get, but I did manage to get one. I'm very glad. We'll go into California Adventure probably and just look around a little bit. I don't have too much else on the agenda. I think it's just pretty much going to be merchandise and the hot dog of the month. It's beautiful today though, so let's make this a great day and have some fun. I found Earl, but he's hiding in there today. He's hiding in the bushes and acting shy. I wish he'd come out and say hi. Oh, there he comes. I can see his little white foot. Someone put a piece of food there for him. It wasn't me, but somebody put one there. So maybe he'll come out and grab it. Can you see his little face? He's so fuzzy. He's such a cute little guy. Hopefully he comes out here. Come here. Come here, Earl. I could see his face through the bushes, though. He's so cute. I'm going to hang out here for a second and see if he'll come out. I saw him on my way out of downtown Disney later this night, so I took a picture of him. So here's a picture of Earl you can enjoy. Look at how fluffy and adorable he is. We're going to go look at the D-Lander shop and see if we can find any new merchandise. That'll be our first stop for today. These are the new Main Street Dooney and Burke. They're $198 since they're a luxury brand. They feel like they're very nice leather though. That is really cute. I like that it's Main Street specific. It has the popcorn cart, Minnie and Mickey, and the castle. How fun are those? Those are really nice. Here's a look at the back. It's just the same pattern as the front there. Very high quality ears, but these are going to cost you a pretty penny because they are Dooney and Burke, like I said. Very expensive, but I really like that design on them. Very adorable. It feels like a very Disneyland piece of merchandise. Very cute. I like those. They also have these Beauty and the Beast ones that came out a while ago. I don't think I showed them though. These are also $198. I really like the brown bow in the center and the little metal piece that says Dooney and Burke in the center. Very nice. You have Belle on one side and you have Beast and Lumiere on the other. You have a little piece of Cogsworth there on the bottom as well. It had all the characters, I think. They just get cut off differently. There's Mrs. Potts and Chip. I like the stained glass there. It's really nice. And the rose, of course. And then you have Lumiere and Cogsworth on the back of the ears that side. Those are really nice ears. I like them. I don't think I've showed this one yet. This is cute. It's funny how it's a balloon. It's a mini balloon and it's very metallic and shiny. That's really nice. It's actually $90, which is not as expensive as I thought it was going to be, and has a really cute strap on it with Minnie all down the strap, and you have little Minnies right there too where it connects. It's a Loungefly. It's a very unique Loungefly though. I've never seen one like this before. I like the gold hardware on it, that shiny pink rose gold bow, and it's just a really nice shiny pink rose gold in general. That's really cute how it's a little balloon. It even has like the drawstring on it to be like the balloon string. Isn't that really fun? And there's a look at the back with the Disney Parks Loungefly logo. And I like how the logo is pink. That is a really fun and whimsical bag. Very silly, but I love it. I don't think this is new or anything, but I thought it was beautiful, so I figured I'd show it. $16.99. It's a metal hair clip too. It's got the teeth on it, and it is very heavy. It feels like it's high quality. Isn't that really pretty though? It's like a tiara crown hair clip, and I love that. That is very fun. This is like a Stanley tumbler dupe. It is $54.99. frankincense, and it's beautiful. I love that Mickey ribbon on it, and you have little Mickey roses as well. A nice large pink handle. It says it's 40 ounces, I guess because it's tapered at the bottom, but it feels like it's larger than 40 ounces to me. Really nice pink lid with a baby blue straw on it. I really like that color combination. It's just a beautiful tumbler. It is stainless steel, probably double walled so it won't sweat, which is nice. That way you don't need a coaster. That's just a really nice piece of merchandise. Look at that little bunch of roses there with the Mickey, and it also has the Mickey ribbon on the roses tying them together. Very adorable. All right, I am in World of Disney now, and they have this new tote bag. Look, it matches that t-shirt that they previously came out with. It's really nice. It's a Parks Resort. It's kind of like a map, kind of like a stylized map for $19.99. It's a canvas tote bag. Isn't that cute? It says the happiest place on earth, and you have all different park icons. The Incredicoaster, Carthay Circle. I love when Carthay Circle's there. Oh, the red trolley made it even though it's not running anymore. And Grizzly Peak, Flo's V8. Very cool. And I like the Disneyland side. Look at the Yeti popping out of the Matterhorn there. And you have the bird on the Tiki Room. You have the train. You have Small World. Very cool. I like that. And the castle is center and at the top as it should be. You even have Batu, which is pretty cool. This is a really nice design. There's a lot to look at on this bag, and I really like it. $19.99 for that one. Disney also just came out with some new Disneyland 70th stuff for January, so let's check that out. Here's a mug, a coffee mug for $19.99, and I love it. I have a Disney mug obsession, so I'm going to stop myself from buying this, but it's all retro Disney, which I love. Look at Mickey Mouse marching right there, and you have the castle. It's just really fun. You have different lands represented, obviously Main Street and Adventureland there. That is a really cool design. Again, there's a lot to look at on this stuff. I like when there's a lot to take in. It's kind of a feast for the eyes. Mark Twain, that is cool. Big Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain. I love the color choices on this. And it's a nice shape. It's not your typical cylindrical, just straight shape. It's a little bit tapered towards the top. It flares at the bottom just a little bit. I like the handle on it. The inside is just white, but that is really nice. I love how retro this feels. It feels very awesome. This is $39.99. I love that it's the sky buckets. I remember going on the sky buckets when I was a kid. That was pretty cool how it went through the Matterhorn. But it's a little fake succulent. I wish it was something else because I'm not crazy about the fake succulent. But that's pretty cool. That's a cool little desktop or a little decoration. Man, these stainless steel tumblers are getting expensive these days. $54.99 for this one. But this is one of my favorite tumblers that I've ever seen at Disney. I love that. That retro park map is just really cool. It represents all the different lands, just like the mug. I love this one. I really like the lid on it and the straw. I like the handle. It's also tapered at the bottom so that it'll fit in a cup holder, and it is made of stainless steel. Isn't that an awesome stainless steel tumbler? That is just really cool. The Mark Twain, I love that the Mark Twain's on it, and Fantasyland. That is just really awesome. I love it. I guess this collection is called Vintage Park Maps and Brochure Icon. Look at the 3 little pens that you get in this one. And the pens all have something that move inside. One is the sky buckets. That one looks like the Jungle Cruise boat, I guess. But it's like not through Adventureland, so that's kind of funny. And you have a rocket that moves on that one. Those are really fun pens. I like those a lot. $19.99 for the set of 3 pens. Whoa, this is fantastic. This is $19.99. It's probably a trinket tray not to be used for food. I don't see that it says that specifically on the back, but these usually say do not use for food, so I'm not sure. It says stoneware. I'm not sure if it's food safe or not, but isn't that really cool? Park maps and brochure icons. I really like that. That's a fun theme. It's surprising that they came out with new merchandise. I didn't expect them to for the 70th and stuff, but that is really cool. They also have this new set of bowls for $49.99. You get 4 ceramic bowls, Adventureland, Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, and Frontierland, and they're all different colors with different park icons on them. Those are awesome bowls. Man, I really want those. They're also glazed to the coordinating color on the inside. This is $69.99 for this little plush throw, and it's very soft and very cuddly. Let me show you what it looks like when it's unfolded. It's part of that Parks Maps and Icons collection, so it's basically what you've seen on the mug and the tumbler, just on a blanket instead. It's very nice. This is $27.99, and you get a set of 4 little trinket trays. That is really cool. I love those. That'd be fun to put around your desk just for change and jewelry and just little trinkets that you want to store in a nice fashionable way. This is so funny. It's a 3-piece salt and pepper set. So you have the salt as the little Jungle Cruise boat and the pepper, whichever one, and the pepper or salt can go in the elephant in the bathing pool, and they actually sit in this little pool of water. That's the 3rd piece. These are ceramic and they're very fun. How cool is that? This is $16.99, and that is awesome. It has all the park icons all around it, the map and the brochure icons as they call it. Here you leave today, enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. I like how they have different fonts for the different words. That is really cool. And it's signed with Walt Disney's signature. That is an amazing plate. A pretty good price too for a nice decorative plate. And this little hand towel or dish towel is $19.99 with all the different lands, Adventureland, Tomorrowland, and the castle is embroidered in the front. That's a really nice decorative towel. That'd look good hanging in your bathroom on the rack or hanging in your kitchen. This is $89.99, and it's a brand new Spirit jersey. This is for the 70th, obviously, as you can see in the gold thread on the chest there that says 70. This is just beautiful. I like it. It's a very unique light pink color. It's just really beautiful. It's a really nice Spirit jersey. This is one of my favorites that they've made in a long time. Let me show you the back of this one because it's awesome. So the back is a rhinestone Disneyland logo, and they're all individual patches. They're really, really nice. Isn't that beautiful, though? I like the rhinestones. The gemstones are very, very sparkly. And down here, it's also really sparkly. That 70th kind of logo is glittery and gold. It's just absolutely beautiful. I like that combination of pink and gold. It's a really nice Spirit jersey. They knocked it out of the park with designing this one. This is fantastic. This is $39.99. This women's shirt is brand new also, part of the Disneyland 70th collection. I think this is part of the Castle collection that had come out a long time ago. This is really nice. Look at the center little piece there. It has the Disneyland D and a very shiny foil Disneyland 70th logo. Look at how shiny that is. Very nice. And then you have the 70th medallion there, the same one from the Castle. Isn't that cool? It's kind of a mauve purple. It's a little bit more of like a brownish purple color, a reddish purple color. It's really, really nice. I like it a lot. They came out with new Create Your Own Headband characters. How cool are these? The headbands are $11.99, and it looks like the plush characters went up a little bit in price. They're $13.99. I thought those were a little cheaper than that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But look at Minnie. That is so cute. These are for Valentine's Day, and they're very, very adorable. I love the Mickey and Minnie ones. I always like the different designs that they come out with. She has a bow in the center of her ears with hearts all over it, little embroidered on hearts. Isn't that really cute? They also have Mickey, and then they have a heart too. I'll show you what they look like. This one says Main Street Valentine, but here's my favorite side. Mickey and Minnie doing the hand heart. I just think that's so adorable when they do the hand heart and how that's on all the different merchandise for Valentine's Day. That is so darn cute. Look at that. And here's Mickey. He is smitten. He has hearts in his eyes. Isn't that really fun? This is what they look like all three together on the headband. They have like a display model here showing what they'll look like all three together, but that would cost you what, $28.12? So that would cost you about $54 if you had the headband and all three of those as well. So it's not too cheap, but they are very nice. I really like those for Valentine's Day. I love the hearts all over them. Very adorable. This is new, but they were out of stock of it last time. Surprisingly, it just came out and it sold out right away. It's $24.99. I just love all the Winnie the Pooh collection that Disneyland comes out with. So adorable. Look at Tigger and Pooh and Piglet and Eeyore. They're leaving his house. That's Pooh's house that says Mr. Sanders over it. Isn't that really a nice mug? And there's a little bee right on the handle. There's a bee that just decided to land and hang out for a bit. It's a really nice blue color on the inside and the handle too. And it says life was meant for good friends and great adventures. Isn't that just so nice? This zip-up heather gray hoodie is new, and it looks like it's going to be very popular. It's $69.99. All they have is XL, double XL, and triple X left because they are selling out already, and these just came out. The front has a nice patch that says Mickey and Friends, but the back is the best part. Look at how cool the back of that is. Pluto, Minnie, Goofy, Mickey, and Donald. I like how they're jumping in the air. They are leaping for joy. Isn't that really cool? They're really nice patches. Each one of them is a high-quality patch on there. Very cool. I like that one a lot. Oh my gosh, I've never seen this hat before. Welcome to the Snuggly Duckling. Of course, Rapunzel, the rough and tough bar that she gets tricked into going, but it ends up being a good thing anyways that she goes there. The Snuggly Duckling. I love that logo. I have a t-shirt with that logo on it, actually. It's a really nice and unique purple color. It's kind of a pink purple. The back says Disney Tangled. That is $32.99 for that ball cap, and I'm sure that's pretty new because I haven't seen this one before. Well, that was a lot of fun merchandise again at World of Disney. Next, we're going to go to the Grand Californian Hotel, one of my favorite places to go, and we're going to eat at one of my favorite restaurants, which is Craftsman Grill. Let's go try the hot dog of the month because I am very hungry. I'm going to make a quick stop at Acorn's Gifts and Goods. This is the gift shop at the Grand Californian Hotel in the lobby, and they have a new t-shirt, a new button-up for the Grand Californian Hotels. So let's check that out now. This is the brand new button-up shirt. It's $130 because it's Rain Spooner, but it's a nice soft material. Some of the Rain Spooner shirts over at the Fantasia gift shop are a little rough. I like their tiki stuff, but sometimes they're a little stiff and a little rough for my taste. This one's really soft though. I like it. Look, the pocket has the Disney Grand Californian Hotel and Spa little tag on it. I have to get this shirt. This shirt is just amazing. And you have the facade of the Grand Californian Hotel and a lot of the icons too. You have the acorn obviously for the Grand Cal, and you have all the little icons there at the bottom, the Grizzly Peak. That is really nice. I like the green color of it. It's a nice off-white color. It's kind of slightly tannish. It's really nice. This is a beautiful shirt. And the back of it is the same pattern as the front. Yeah, I gotta get this one. I'm a huge fan of the Grand Californian Hotel, and I just really like this shirt. It's a little bit pricey, but it is a very nice shirt. I've been pronouncing the name wrong. I always thought it was Rain Spooner because it's spelled R-E-Y-N, but it's actually pronounced Ren Spooner. I just had to point out how this is such a high quality shirt. I just love it. Tommy Bahama always does this too, where the pattern flows seamlessly. It's the attention to detail that I appreciate. I love that continuity because that costs more money to cut fabric that way. But look how the pocket just flows right into the chest right there. It's the same exact pattern, and they take the time to line it up perfectly. Like even that leaf, that is just wonderful. And I like how there's acorns centered all the way down the buttons. They're perfectly centered, and that pattern is just awesome. That is really good attention to detail. I really appreciate the quality of this shirt. All right, we're gonna walk over to Craftsman now. I am so hungry, so I'm excited for lunch. I wonder when Napa Rose is going to open. This was supposed to open in like September or October, but the refurbishment got delayed. I really want to eat there again and check it out once it's new. I'm excited for this. I always love the baked goods at Craftsman Grill, so I'm going to grab one of the new ones they came out with like a month or so ago. Hopefully it's better than the last one. The last one I just didn't really taste the eggnog flavor at all, but they do have a cranberry orange muffin. I remember they had a cranberry orange scone before. They have 2 of the muffins left, so I better grab one. All right, I'm at Craftsman Grill now, and my favorite little spot back here, it's kind of my own personal oasis today. There is nobody on the outside because it's a little chilly, so people are just sitting on the inside of the restaurant today, and it wasn't busy at all. It's not busy here. It's a little after lunch hours. I always try to time it out that way, do a late lunch or an early dinner. That way you avoid the crowds. Unfortunately, they didn't have the cranberry muffins. I went and bought the muffin, but it was actually a blueberry muffin, so unfortunately they were out of the cranberry muffins, and someone just filled the cranberry muffin slot with the blueberry instead. So I didn't get to try those today, but I am really excited to try the hot dog of the month. I love trying the hot dog of the month. Every month I come here and I try them, and they're always really good. They're always higher quality than a normal hot dog, and the food at Grand Californian Hotel is pretty elevated in general. It's just really good, consistently high quality food. So for the month of January, it's the Banh Mi dog. So this is a Vietnamese sandwich inspired dog. Obviously Banh Mi is a Vietnamese style sandwich on a crispy baguette, and this also comes on a baguette. So this was $17 for the hot dog of the month. It's a grilled andouille sausage served in a toasted French roll with house mayo, pickled veggies, cucumbers, fresh sliced jalapenos, drizzled honey, and garnished with cilantro. There's a lot of cilantro on there, and I love fresh cilantro. The pickled vegetables look like they're daikon radish and carrots that are really finely julienned, so I think I'm gonna like those a lot. I love jalapenos and I love pickled vegetables, and this has fresh cucumbers on it too, so I think it's gonna be good. The thing that kind of threw me for a loop is the honey on top. Now I love honey on things. I love honey on pizza. I like the sweet savory combination. I just didn't expect that on a, a Banh Mi hot hot dog. I didn't expect to see honey on the menu, but that's really smart. That's a good choice. I'm sure that's going to be delicious. The bread is nice and crunchy and crispy. I felt it, and it's going to be a really good chew to it. It's a really nice French roll, and I like that they use an andouille sausage. I love andouille sausages. I love sausages in general, but andouille sausage is always super flavorful, usually a little spicy too, so I hope this one's kind of hot. I think that was a nice choice instead of just a regular hot dog to do an andouille sausage. It makes it feel elevated. They also slice the sausage down the center so it gets a little more crisp. It gives it more surface area and more room to crisp and caramelize, so it gives it a really good deep flavor. The French fries here are really good. They're battered French fries, and these are seasoned a little bit. I'm not sure what the seasoning on them is, but these are really good fries. They're extra crispy because they're battered, and they're just delicious. Yeah, those fries are great. They switch out the French fries a lot here. They used to be like really thin but wide French fries, kind of like a steak fry, but almost a potato chip. They were really wide but really crispy and thin. But I like the version that they have right now. They're just normal standard fries that have been battered, and they're really crispy and really delicious. I like them a lot. All right, I cut the hot dog in half so it'd be easier to eat. So let's get a bite. I got a jalapeno right there. I got everything in one bite. That way I can try it all. Hopefully I can get some of the honey too. I didn't see honey on it, but hopefully there is a lot of honey on it, because that'll be really good, I think. That is excellent. I knew it was going to be good when the cashier said that he loved it. When the cashier, the cast member says that they like it, you know it's going to be a good hot dog of the month. This is excellent. I really like it. I don't really taste the honey. I would like a little more honey on there for the sweetness, but it's spicy. This is like a hot level of spice. I'm surprised at how much of a kick the andouille sausage has. It's a real andouille sausage. Lots of spice seasoning wise too. It's really heavily seasoned and really flavorful. This is a flavor bomb for sure. I love that sausage, but it's also spicy hot. It's got a really good kick to it. It burns on your tongue and in the back of your throat. It definitely has a lingering burn, and that's not from the jalapenos. The jalapenos are pretty spicy. If you don't like jalapenos, you don't like spice, obviously you're not gonna like this at all. But the andouille sausage is spicier than the jalapenos are. I love the pickled carrots and the daikon radish on that. It's got a really nice vinegary flavor, and the fresh cucumber offsets it perfectly. There's a really good balance of flavors. The andouille sausage has a really nice snap to it. It's got a really good casing on it, but it's soft and smoky on the inside, and there's a lot of cilantro on there. I love cilantro, so that adds a vibrancy and a freshness to it, and the roll is great. There's not a lot of mayo. If you don't like mayo, you probably won't even notice that that's on there. I'm surprised they did a house-made mayo for this one and put so little on it. It would be a little dry without the mayo, I think, because it needs a little bit of a sauce. So that mayo on it is perfect. It helps save the bread, but the bread is really crispy and really crunchy. This is just a great hot dog of the month. $17 is a good value. You can split this. You get tons of French fries, really good seasoned French fries, and the sausage is pretty filling because it's a big sausage with a lot of toppings. If you like Banh Mi sandwiches, you're gonna enjoy this one. This is a fun Vietnamese inspired hot dog, and I think they did a great job this month. This is awesome. I think if you like spicy food, you're gonna like this a lot more than the bobsledder last month. A lot of people didn't like that sweet savory combination of that chili and the cinnamon sugar. I like that one, but I think this appeals to a wider audience and more people are gonna like this one. Just know if you don't like spicy food, you're not gonna enjoy this because it is pretty spicy. This is delicious though. I'd recommend it. Yeah, I don't have high hopes that Napa Rose will be open anytime soon because there's still extensive refurbishment and construction going on the outside there, and I'm sure the inside is all tore up still. But I can hear them doing work over here. I can see them doing work too. So maybe by summer, I wish they would give us an estimate of when this will be back open. It's been closed for a very long time, so I look forward to it opening again. I'm gonna go look for some merchandise on Buena Vista Street. There's one thing that I didn't find at World of Disney, and maybe Buena Vista Street has it. So we'll go check. We'll see. We'll look. Smoke Jumper's Grill is under refurbishment. It's so weird to see it closed, but at least for now, without the restaurant, you can still sit outside, and there's plenty of tables since they're not serving food here. I miss my onion rings though. I love these onion rings so much. It's weird to see it like this, but we'll see if they change the name or something because the sign looks like it's being removed. I wonder if they'll retheme it or change the name to something else. We'll see once it's open again. All right, let's go into Elias and Company. We'll look there and Five and Dime and stuff. It's all one continuous store, but we'll start here. I didn't see this over at World of Disney. This is $69.99. It's the same as that women's blouse, that new one that I showed recently. It's the map of the 100-acre woods. Isn't that really cool? Oh, look at that. Is just really awesome. I love it. There's Kanga and Roo. It says Sandy Pit where Roo plays. That is really funny. I like this too. The drawstrings are green and white. They're really nice. Different characters. You have Al, you have Pooh, and it's just a really nice material. It's really soft and cozy. It's a good hoodie. And look, it has a little leather zipper pull. That's unique. This is a really nice jacket though. I like this one a lot. Well, I came here to find the new fanny pack and the new pink backpack that they have. It's the same backpack with the Disneyland D on it that they have everywhere else, but I guess it's only available on Main Street right now. It'll probably come to other locations eventually. I'm sure it'll be here on Buena Vista Street eventually, but we'll check out that backpack next time if we don't get around to it today. I'm going to watch the Five and Dime one last time for the Christmas season, for the holiday season here. I don't know if I still want to hear Christmas music this late after Christmas. Christmas was over a week ago, but I always like seeing the Five and Dime, so we'll watch them today too. Look at how beautiful the sky is today. It's just gorgeous out. It's nice and chilly, but the blue is coming out and the clouds just look fantastic today. Magnificent.
Well, I got a love you the first time that you did it down. You got a certain little cute way of flirting. The nerves. Oh, you make me feel so happy. You make me blue. That's all I'm falling in a great big way for you. My heart jumping to your side. It's something that oh, you better look out, little brown as if you're right. Days from the and days from the I'm gonna get you in a whole lot of trouble. You're overworking and there's danger lurking in there. When you smile, the whole smiles with you.
I'm going to run over to Disneyland just real quick. I'm just going to pop into the park to go to the Emporium on Main Street, and we're going to look if they have that fanny pack and the pink backpack, because I do want to see those in person while I'm still here. So this was sold out at the Emporium already. The cast member said these are selling out very quickly. This is the fanny pack. I'll show you guys the mini backpack too. These are so adorable. I like this design that they do. Usually they're in black. They did a 70th one. They're just really nice designs in general. This is the fanny pack, and it's just really cute. It really reminds you of Disneyland with that nice pink. It pops. It's a really good color choice there. This one is $39.99. It has a compartment in the front, and it also has a compartment there, and it has a nice strap that you can use as a crossbody. I like the mesh backing with the Mickeys because it makes it more breathable. This was at Disney Showcase across the street from Emporium, the first store right after Mad Hatter. And here's the mini backpack. So eventually they'll have a full-size backpack. There's only 2 of these left here at the store. My only complaint about this style of backpack is that the mesh pockets rip really quickly. I'm wearing my 70th one right now and they already do rip, but I love that. I love the pink metal closures on it. The hardware is really nice. It's a really nice pink color in general. It's just really pretty. I like it. And on the inside there is a little holder for your ears. I think that's a nice touch. It's a magnetic snap button closure, but you can put your ears right there, and it's a really good way to store your ears. I just like this compartment on the front. It's really useful for small things like chapstick and stuff like that. I keep my battery chargers, and then there's a compartment in the front and then a main pocket. It's really good for compartmentalizing things. It's got a lot of organization, and to me that's a very valuable backpack because you can organize really well with it. There's pockets inside of it too. This one also has the Mickey mesh backing on it, so it's more breathable. It's cushiony too. I just wish they would make something else besides the mesh pockets on the side. I wish they were solid pockets because those fall apart really, really quickly, and you don't want to put stuff in there and lose things. But yeah, this is a really nice backpack. I love this one. It's going to sell out. This is going to be the hot ticket item of the season. I'm sure this will be out of stock all the time. So if you see it and you want it, buy it right away because this one's going to get snatched up by the resellers and stuff. Well, that was a lot of fun today. That was officially, for real, my last visit during the holiday season because the holidays do end tomorrow. It was kind of nice to hear the Christmas music on Buena Vista Street. I just love California Adventure during the Christmas and holiday season. It's such a classic and iconic Christmas feel, and the music's nice. It was nice to stroll around for a little bit and watch the Five and Dime. I love seeing the Five and Dime, so that was a good way to end the day. Starting out with merchandise was awesome. I always like looking at merchandise. We saw a couple of cute things at D-Lander. I just love D-Lander. Everything there is so classy and so nice. I really like that tumbler with the ribbons on it. That is the most adorable stainless steel tumbler. And World of Disney had a lot of new merchandise today, so that was awesome to see. I really like the park maps and brochure icons collection. That is just fantastic. A really vintage feel to it. I love the colors that they chose, and it's nice that it celebrates Disneyland and Disney history. It just shows different parts of the park, and all of it was just really nice. They had a lot of really good merchandise at World of Disney today, and I just love looking at merchandise. That new Spirit jersey was fantastic, wasn't it? With the gold and the 70th on it. That's one of the best Spirit jerseys they made in a long time. That was really great. But thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope 2026 is off to a great start. The next time I'm here, there'll be new food. So we're gonna try as much new food as possible. We'll only get to a couple of items because it's hard to eat too much in one day. But I will come back in 2 days and we'll try the new food on the very first day that it comes out. Thank you guys. I hope you take care, and I'll see you real soon.